Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
I can. It's a little staticky, but I can hear you over the static. So, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Is it Giacoppe? Is that how you say your name?
Giacoppe, yes.
Giacoppe. Okay. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit. I understand that you're the head of the battalion that's out of Beaumont.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Are you from Beaumont as well?
No, I'm not. I'm from Sugar Land, outside of Houston.
Okay. When did you come over to Beaumont to be head of that battalion?
I took command in November of 2007.
Okay. And so did y'all kind of work a lot out of Beaumont?
We do our weekend drills in Beaumont for the most part. We also do an annual training every year, and we've done that in different parts of the country.
Okay.
Sierra Army Depot one year and Fort McCoy, Wisconsin last year.
Okay. So can you tell me a little bit about what y'all are doing over there in Iraq?
Well, we are about to head home. We
Okay.
have finished our mission. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we're wrapping things up to leave here to meet the presidential mandate of 50,000 troops by the 1st of September. So we're among those going home.
Okay. So how does that make you feel then that y'all are able to leave and head back?
Well, it's really exciting to be able to go home. So everyone's ready to go and happy to see family and friends again, get back to the States. All good.
Okay. How long have y'all been over there?
We arrived in Baghdad in March, so about 5 months.
Okay. And was this your first deployment, or have you gone over before?
It was my second deployment, but my first deployment was for the first Gulf War. So it's been a long time.
Okay. What have people like? Is most of your group from Beaumont, or are they from all over the country?
Well, typical of many reserve units, we're cross-leveled. We had 37 of the 77 soldiers that deployed with us were originally assigned to the unit. The balance of the soldiers came from other units to get us up to the required strength. So a mix, but about half were from Beaumont to start with, yeah.
Okay. Are they excited about heading home as well?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Is there anything in particular that y'all are looking forward to when you get back?
I think everyone has their own families to see, and that's probably the top of the list for everyone. That's outside of that, I can't say what one versus another wants to do first, but just getting home is going to be exciting. Yeah.
Okay. So when you get back, are y'all going to head back to Beaumont, or do you just go straight to your home?
Well, the Army has us go back through Fort Hood for demobilization processing. We do some paperwork there, a little medical screening, and once we finish there, we go back to our own homes. So some will go to Beaumont and some will go back to wherever they came from.
Okay. So is your particular group going to be together again, or since you've already been deployed, is it kind of, do y'all break up now and go elsewhere?
Yeah, the way the reserve works is that the soldiers that were brought in to support the mission will go back to their original units shortly after we redeploy. There's a little follow-on training that the Army Reserve has us do, which is the Yellow Ribbon Program, and it helps soldiers adjust back to civilian life and address any issues that may have come up during the deployment. Once that training is completed, everyone's released back to their original units and goes on about their, whatever unit business they had.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else that you can tell me about kind of what y'all had to do over there, or what you do as the lieutenant colonel?
Well, sure. Our battalion mission while we were here was to support the soldiers and civilians of USD Center, United States Division Center, which is Baghdad. And we had, at the beginning, we had over 1,100 soldiers in the battalion, providing transportation, supply, and services to all the soldiers, contractors in this area. So we delivered food, water, fuel, and other sorts of supplies to people on the actual compound that we're on, and also to adjoining or adjacent FOBs in the Baghdad area. So we ran convoys, we kept track of supplies, but as part of the responsible drawdown, the bases around us started to close. We also sent teams out to help prepare those bases to close, and collected excess supplies and equipment that would otherwise be, that need to be turned in. So we helped gather that and bring it back into Baghdad for retrograde movement. We did, and then as we continued to work through the summer, we started sending the units that belonged to us home. And as we did that, our mission, we gave up bits and pieces of it to enduring forces that will stay and continue to provide support that we were providing, but on a smaller scale as the population shrinks here. So we gave all our jobs away for what still needs to be done.
Okay.
Okay.
And so that's, well, what do you do as the lieutenant colonel? Are you just kind of in charge of everything?
Yeah, I'm the battalion commander, so yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you actually working and doing the same thing that all the other troops are doing? You just have a higher ranking?
Well, the soldiers in the operational companies do the actual work. So they drive the trucks, they move the supplies, they keep track of what's where. They do the real work of the battalion. Myself and my staff, we keep track of a lot of the reporting. We provide resources. We ensure that they have what they need to do their jobs. But we're really the organizers and get like I said, the reporting, provide information to our brigade headquarters, and direct changes as they come through to make sure things are done according to standard.
Okay. So since y'all are leaving and heading home, do you feel like everything's complete, like you've done what you needed to do, or do you feel like you'd still like to stay a little bit longer and finish?
Well, one of the disappointments is leaving early, because as a reserve unit, we do so much preparation to get ready to deploy. To be curtailed is a little bit disappointing, not to take away from getting home, which of course we're excited to do. But it takes probably a good 6-8 months to gear up a unit, to get all those soldiers cross-leveled in, and get ready to deploy, and then to go through all that and then have it cut short. Yeah, it's a little tough. But and some soldiers are probably going back to unemployment or underemployment, so it can be a little distressing. And at the same time, the Army Reserve has started to address that and is looking to help support those soldiers that are looking for work with other programs available, either at Fort Hood or other assignments, whether they're in Afghanistan or domestically. So we're working that with the Army Reserve Command and Control.
Okay. So when you went over there about 5 months ago, did you know that you were only going to be there 5 months, or did you say it was cut short because of the President's mandate?
Well, if you think back to what was going on about 5 months ago, things were, it was just about the time of the election. And a lot hinged on what happened with the election, and as things went forward without huge issues for the Iraqi government, the president's mandate was what it was, and we were part of the curtailment. If things had gone differently, it might have been different, but they went the way they did. The government's stable enough for us to leave, and we're leaving.
Okay. So being over there in Iraq, do y'all get a lot of news updates and kind of know what's going on over here at home, or does it take a little while for things to get to y'all?
Well, we get news. It's just we're 8 hours ahead of Beaumont time, so it's always a different timeline. But you can pull up news on the internet. AFN carries news all the time, so you can certainly get the news. It's just 8 hours difference. So.
Okay. I can't think of anything else to ask at the moment. Was there anything else that you wanted to say, or does any of your part of your battalion have anything to say to their family at home, maybe?
Well, I'm sure everyone's, like I said, anxious to get home. We'll be at Fort Hood next week going through the demobilization process, so we hope to see families there that can make it up to see their soldiers, and excited to do that. And I'm just really proud of the work that our soldiers did here. We had no accidents, no issues. Soldiers performed very well and were safe, and it's really exciting to bring everyone home in one piece. So glad for that.
There you go. Well, I appreciate you taking time to talk to me. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And did I have to talk to anyone else, or can we just hang up and, do you know?
I'm the only one here, unless you wanted to talk to somebody else. But
no, I didn't know if I needed to talk to anyone else or not. But I appreciate you taking time to talk to me.
Okay, thank you very much.
And good luck getting back home.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.